has 11, and we have reached the top of the 11th inning here at Dick Howser Stadium. Parker Messick rolls back out for the Seminoles. Continuing an outing that is now stretched 2 1/3 innings. Chip, as we fill out these scorecards, I have to start creating columns now. And this game means a lot to both of these teams early on this season. And A.J. Listaglio has been, over the commercial break, he's been talking to both sides, making sure it stays civil. A big top 15 win hanging in the balance here in Tallahassee tonight. Just like in the ninth, 9-1-2 for Texas Tech. Pitch count coming up on 40 now for Messick.
Coming back, hitting on the 2-0 pitch.
Grounded out in the ninth. 2-2.
Whatever they were yelling between innings didn't bother this big guy on the mound.
Fastball up, it goes full. A strikeout would be the 17th for Florida State pitching today. And instead, Carter walks.
Pitch down just a little bit below the strike zone. You see Nelson trying to get it back up. Messick wanted it. We mentioned earlier, A.J. Listaglio has stayed with a zone all night. Has not expanded the zone much.
Pitchers on both sides have been frustrated. We saw Micah Dallas with that same come on reaction. Back to A.J. Listaglio. Florida State trying to catch Dylan Brown in a rundown.
Had him going.
Yeah, and Dylan Carter makes his way back to first.
Had him off the bag. Problem, you got Messick on the mound, has to get to first base. Florida State botched that run down. Luckily, he did not advance.
Will that come back to haunt Florida State?
Got a ball game showing you in the extra innings here. 11th inning, to look at it. 33 strikeouts, and it's not a big strike zone. You got to credit the pitchers, as we mentioned earlier. Pitchers have made pitches.
Went backdoor there on Drew Baker. Count at 0-1. It was Baker who lifted one out of the park to tie it in the ninth. Nelson tried to frame that one up to no avail.
Nelson takes that ball. There's 3 balls down and 3 balls off the plate and does a great job of getting it close to the zone. It's a lot of pressure on the guy behind him.
1-2.
Changeup, got it up, got under it a little bit there for strike 2.
That one up above the zone to even the count.
Florida State had Dylan Carter picked off before the first pitch in this at-bat. Still a threat to run. It's 4 out of 4 on the year.
Again, 17 strikeouts in total for Florida State. This could be 18. It is pulled foul. I missed one the last time, Chip. There's a bunch of them on there.
I'm using the board over here on my trusty computer that died on me in the third inning of this game. Had to reboot the whole thing. But a good start in the booth for us, not getting our lineup cards and stuff when we we're okay now. Settled in.
We've rallied. Texas Tech has rallied multiple times. They were down by as many as 3. Cole Stillwell, a bases clearing double back in the 5th when they trailed by 1. And the home run by Baker, who now has a 2-2 count from the man he homered off of, Parker Messick. Heck of an at-bat. He has turned it around, Chip, over these last 3 plate appearances. Strikeout, 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 base hit, home run, and now really sinking his teeth into this at-bat here, digging his heels in. Another 2-2 coming.
A plus at-bat. Battling pitches, battling them off.
Got another one battled off. 8 pitches now in this at-bat between Parker Messick and Drew Baker.
You got a guy like Drew Baker come in the ball game and struck out 4 times prior to today's game. Strike out the first 3 times. And I figured it out in the last couple at-bats. Big time.
Another throw to first. Moles had Dylan Carter in a rundown, and he got away. And this time, Parker Messick retires Drew Baker. The freshman was fired up after that one, Chip.
Thought he had a pitch early, but again, a changeup out in front.
Third baseman number 9.
Hit with it.
Dylan Noisy.
That's why the coach is talking about this young man on the mound. Has stuff. Good fastball, big time changeup.
His 4th strikeout tonight. But the threat nowhere near over. Dylan Noisy. Ground ball here to Smith. And that pulls Swanson well off the bag. It gets all the way to the fence. Texas Tech is going to send the go-ahead run back to the plate. They lead it 6-5 here in Tallahassee. And Noisy, with all that speed, gets into 3rd.
One of those plays you did not like it from the time that ball hit the ground. Not getting a good throw, not getting a grip, and no man's land. There's nobody over there to help you. The deepest part of the ballpark, foul territory. Take the air out of this crowd. It fills in here, runner on 3rd. Infield single. And advance on the throw. Florida State's defense has faltered tonight. 4 errors and a couple other pop-ups that have hit the ground.
The key area where Mike Martin Jr. said he wanted to see a step forward was the Florida State defense.
Played airless baseball last night.
Now here's Brian Klein, who's 2 for 3 tonight with a couple of singles and a couple of walks. He comes up empty. Nelson throws it down to first. And that is 2 down. But the bigger picture story here is that Texas Tech has stormed back and taken the lead in the top of the 11. They have an opportunity to tack on another here, and of course it's been their RBI machine from earlier in the game, Cole Stillwell. Responsible for 4 now of Texas Tech's 6 runs coming in. Drew Baker plated another, and then the throwing error allowed another one to come home. Grounder to short. Green takes a couple of steps, gets the throw to first, and Florida State will head to the bottom of the 11th, needing a run to keep this game going. Their 2-3-4 are due up.